Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. As you can probably tell, I'm taking a look at this very cool Gambit, Banshee and Psylocke X-Men 60th Anniversary Uncanny X-Men 275 yellow and blue costume 3-pack from Marvel Legends. Now do check out my channel because there are two 3-packs. There is this one and another one, and I've had a look at both of them. I've done a review on both of them and fleshed out that 275 yellow and blue team. Now without further ado, let's jump in and have a look at Banshee, Gambit and Psylocke. Now, there are 7 characters on that cover. We got Wolverine as a single card release not too long ago. We got the other 3 characters in another 3-pack. And of course, we got these 3 characters in this 3-pack. Now, they're not particularly cheap, these 3-packs, but for a lot of X-Men fans, this yellow and blue is a very iconic look. And of course, it is the first opportunity that we've had to get a modern Banshee. A modern Banshee in a costume that is pretty iconic to him. Now, the inside of these boxes has definitely had an upgrade. The cardboard is a lot stiffer and they seem to be put together a lot better. With that said, it looks like Gambit has gone in the wrong way round in his little paper bag because his head's sticking up in a really kind of bizarre way. So we know Gambit's okay. So without further ado, let's crack on and get into these figures. Now I'm going to go for Gambit first because he's staring at us awkwardly. Now Gambit's the one that I think I was most excited for because this head sculpt definitely looks like an upgrade from the ones we've had previously. Now seeing him in his kind of iconic yellow and blue suit is an absolute must for me as an X-Men fan. This is one of the looks that I kind of really do hold to Gambit. Which is funny because he has quite an iconic suit anyway, but I just remember reading Uncanny X-Men when I was younger and seeing Gambit and the other guys in this yellow and blue, so I'm really pleased that we've actually got a version of him in plastic. He of course comes with his bow accessory, which is pretty standard for Gambit, so I'll just slide that in there. Now I must admit there are quite a few accessories that come with these packs, which is quite a nice touch to be perfectly honest with you, because I think if Hasbro really wanted to cheap it, they could have done very minimal accessories. They didn't need to do additional hands and heads and stuff, and I think people would have still kind of bought them up because it's quite an iconic look, of course. Now there are going to be tons of people, myself included, trying to recreate that 275 cover because this is the first time we've had all of these characters in this kind of iconic blue and yellow, and it's very exciting indeed. Now Gambit comes with his satchel, which is a nice touch. I must admit, it kind of finishes his look off, and I'm surprised they included it, to be honest with you, because I thought that it might have got forgotten, but it's nice that it wasn't. I'll just put his staff pack in here as well, and he comes with his kind of card holding finger as well on the other hand, on the left hand. So of course he comes with his playing cards as well. Now the first one is this. Now we've had this hand multiple times, but it's nice to see that they've put the details of the card faces on the cards there as well, and they have as well with this particular one given us the Ace of Hearts. So I'll just slide that into his finger there, and he holds it quite nicely. I think that's a really cool look for Gambit. It's quite kind of casual but still powered up, if that makes sense. And he comes with some fist hands as well. Second to look at is Banshee. Now I'm really excited to add Banshee to the collection, but I must admit I am not a fan of these kind of soft good wings. I just think they sort of sit awkwardly, and I suppose for posing and stuff and on shelf displays you could get him into a decent enough pose, but I don't know, I've just never really been a fan of these kind of material wings and capes and stuff that they include. But then again, I don't really know how they would have done Banshee if it was all solid. They kind of had to do it like this, so it works. It does work. I'm just going to have to play around with it a little bit and kind of iron it out. But yes, as I said at the beginning, it's the first time I've had Banshee for a long time, and he comes with 2 head sculpts. He comes with this kind of vanilla looking one with his nice big kind of mutton chops. He comes with 2 open palm hands, and he comes with this screaming head. Now you couldn't have Banshee without the screaming head, but this is obviously a different version of him because the one here that's the vanilla one has the kind of sideburns and the screaming one does not. So they are 2 different eras of Banshee, which is a bit of a random one to do, if I'm honest. I thought they would have done them both in the same kind of era. Last but not least, here's Psylocke. An amazing head sculpt. This is the best head sculpt we've had on her since they started. None of the others are as good as this one. It is definitely the standout piece on this particular figure. Now, she's the only female figure in this box set, so it is worth saying that the female figures are also pinless with double jointed elbows, which is a really nice touch for the female figures in this kind of setup. Now, she comes with a bunch of accessories, but nothing we haven't seen before. She, of course, comes with her effect piece, she comes with her sword, and she comes with the sword effect piece as well as some additional hands. But that's about all you need for her. She looks the part, it works. You can kind of clip them on, you can have her in like a vanilla pose, like just a standard kind of stand in there pose, or you could get her into an action pose, and the effect piece works with her. Now, I must admit, this head sculpt is definitely the standout part of this particular figure. She really does look the part, and I cannot wait to get all of these guys together in some kind of 275-esque photo. The yellow and blues just look fantastic, and although they've reused a lot of the parts on a lot of the figures, it absolutely works because they look uniform, they look as a team, and I must admit, to be able to finish a team as quickly as we've been able to finish this lineup of 7 is an absolute bonus, so I am really pleased for one. Definitely go out and grab these box sets if you're a fan of the X-Men. Thank you very much for watching. Please do check out my channel for the other 5-minute figure review on the other box set, and of course like, share, subscribe and all of those things, and I'll see you soon.